So long. Unfortunately, fortunately, things been a little bit crazy at work. Trying for another um, set of clients. Um, I just started that today before my 2:30 shift ended. So everything's in there. It's all situated. So currently, I am testing a couple of these NES consoles. The action pack or the action variant of them, because yes, I put this in here. The Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt in here. Two controllers. One incredibly pain in the arse to move the cartridge. Let's see, one zapper gun, one zapper, two NES controllers, two consoles, the RF adapter, which is in here. I currently have this hooked up. It's just some RCA to single channel 3.5 millimeter. That's the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt game. Currently have one controller hooked up and one zapper controller. The zapper controller plugged in. Let's go ahead and insert the game in here and turn it on. Now this one works. I had to spray it with some Dioxit F5 fader lubricant. Works well. It did a pretty good job getting a lot of the corrosion off, and I sprayed this in there. It's a propyl alcohol 99.9%. And this console lives. The reason why this thing was so tight is because they must have used this one as a spare or as a backup console. I'm sorry, or to replace this one, since this one has a little feeling in it. It's like zero insertion force. And unfortunately, I have to fix the timing on that. Not the timing, I had to fix the door too. It doesn't want to close. Itself is not flushed entirely. For this one here, okay, so that's what happens when I insert the cartridge into this one here. I don't have the wires hooked up to it at the moment, but disconnect the wire. Disconnect the controllers. Plug them in here. Move this out of the way since I got this one working off camera and before the stream. So here's the other one. So which way happens when I insert? Literally nothing. That in my 72-pin header is so loose, you can't even get it to cooperate. Now to fix that, there are two different methods to do that. One is you can get a pick and bend the pins upwards and then clean them with the alcohol. The second method is to boil them for 15 minutes, give or take. 10-15 minutes, give or take. And then just let it do its thing. So let's go ahead and enter this one in. That doesn't work. You can see it's not even flashing that side. Okay, there we go. Now it's flashing. So the flashing indicator means that there's something wrong with the cartridge slot or the cartridge itself. You can see it's going from white to different colors. This is a color TV screen. Of course, I'm a collage show. Oh, look at that, I have a viewer. Yippee. So this one needs repairs. That one I'm going to do as well too, just to play it safe. But actually, since I did get that one to work by spraying the 99.7% alcohol on it, I'm actually happy. So the pre-diagnostics on this one here is in fact bad. So I need to get a pin header. I'm sorry, edge connector on there. This one just had this one was just dirty contacts, so I sprayed it down with alcohol. 99.9%. Did a pretty darn good job with it. I did test the zapper gun. It really needs to get lubricated because of things like squeaking non-stop. So as a person, my next door neighbors are complaining. But let's go ahead and plug in the controller in here. Make sure we're plugging in the right way. Make sure there's only one way here. So this is controller number 1. Controller number 2 would be the zapper again. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Make sure I get all the cables hooked up. Put the game inside the console. And that's the edge connector right there. This is the front loader, or in days of old, people call it the make sure it's pushing all the way, because otherwise it's going to complain saying it's not even working. And it's doing it again. I think it's because I don't have it inserted all the way. Yeah, it is a cleaning again. One moment. Alright, there we go. I had to fiddle around with it a bit. I gotta fix it. But then jammer again. Everything we're going to do is spray it with alcohol. I had to fix the... Make sure it's still doing it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start Duck Hunt. They might know what I thought it was a volume wheel thing. Apparently this thing has a that's a stop score 12,000. The picture's a little jumpy, you have to fix it. Let's go ahead and play some Super Mario Brothers. Well, that's on, see if it. Okay, yep, it works. Alright, so I'm going to go remove the cartridge again. And I'll be honest here, this was the only one that has a very tight edge connector. And I think it's because this one was barely used. Then got put in storage. Yep. Okay, G still works. Okay, so this console is working. I could use a bit of cosmetic repair here. Some cleaning. There's another spot right here that needs to be addressed. Other than that, this one is fully functional. Drawers work. Zapper works. Which, like I said, it's a let's fix it. It sounds like it's itself is broken to 0. So I gotta go fix it. Now, granted, they do make modern version of this that you can hook up to the Super Nintendo. Work with the modern displays. And my next initial plan is to modify this console to output RGB or HDMI, excuse me. I'd say somewhere so I can keep the standard composite in audio and video, radio frequency, or antenna, short, things of that nature. I gotta go fix that jumpy picture. I think it's probably the tuner on this TV that needs to be. That's going great. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. Hey, oops. What the heck? Everything has to figure out how to fix this stupid thing. It's probably the. So anyway, there we have it. For now, thank you very much for watching.